Oh, I like the way you beneath me. Oh, I love the way you beneath me. Yeah, it's your boy. Today we talking about ignorant shit and negative ass niggas. Negative niggas with ignorant shit. Yeah. Ignorant and negative. Shit, it's your boy. It's the synthesis. Let's go.
What up, what up, what up? We in the building.
And we gonna kick it off.
Alright, whatever. The ignorant shit.
Y'all hear the background. Y'all understand what's going on. You know what I'm talking about? Like, definitely talking about some ignorant shit today. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know ignorance, man.
Yeah.
I know them niggas.
So
Niggas live with me. You know what I'm talking about?
You're ready.
Ignorant little niggas live with me. You know what I'm talking about? Walk with them niggas every day.
Thanks for everybody for tuning in.
Really, bro.
To everybody
Big
else
shout out to
tuning
my
in.
buzzo. Y'all niggas know what it is, man. Cool 9/11, man. You know what I'm talking about?
We talking about ignorance versus do the right thing. Tune in. We about to get into it.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Strap
sir.
up. Put on your seatbelts. We're in for a ride. Let's do it.
Then y'all get a chance to log in, tune in.
Yeah, everybody log in. Get right. Vibe out to the music.
Go ahead and grab your drink.
Before we get into the ignorance.
Yeah.
Grab your drink.
Grab your drink. Everybody grab your drink.
Put the kids in the room.
Yes.
Yeah, with your water, your phone and spring, your damn pump, whatever you drink.
Get that on her. Yeah, grab your drink one more time for him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And look, he got special edition polar water. You know what I'm saying? Special edition shit.
Everybody got their preference.
Everybody got their preference, yeah.
Right. Get your red cup.
I ain't gonna front. I feel like a mimosa day to be, baby. You know what I'm talking about? It's beautiful out here.
Yeah, it's still early morning shit. Ain't no time to get too twisted.
I ain't gonna front tonight. Tonight might be one of the nights, though, baby. Might be an ignorant night. I don't know. Depends, man. You gotta set the tone. That's how you start your day, baby. I'm starting my day off light. That's what I'm trying to set the tone easy. You know, I'm slow. You know what I'm saying? If I walked in here with that Patron, cause I might have knocked over a few headphones and fucked up a few mics in this bitch. That's a fact.
Alright, well, I hope y'all tuned in. Am I ready? We about to get it started.
Yeah, we ready.
Alright, come on, let's get into it.
Yeah.
Cool. It's November 19th, 2017. Welcome to the synthesis. My name is Pure.
My name is ID.
Education.
Special guest.
Blicky. Yeah, niggas know. It's your guy.
No question. Alright, so check it out, y'all. First and foremost, I want to say happy birthday to Jador. Happy 16th, pretty lady. Little Cuzzo right there.
Happy birthday, Buzzo.
Yeah.
I be born.
Definitely. Shout out to all the Scorpios out there. You know what I mean? This y'all thing. Sag is up
My
next.
baby is Scorpio.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah. For sure.
Little
for
dirty
sure.
ass. She ignorant and negative too.
Yeah, at the same time?
At the same damn time.
Oh, man. Closer.
Oh,
Yeah. All right, but yo, today,
whoa.
but today's topic, we gonna get into ignorance versus do the right thing. Ignorance versus doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Education.
You know what? Ignorance is easy.
Mm-hmm.
Doing the right thing is hard in these days and time.
Mm-hmm.
Think that, you know, the way us inner city kids, people who grew up in the ghetto, like they their influence that's around them is the majority of the time is negative. You know, even if you come from a good household, your parents is good, your family, your background is good. It's all these negative influences to make you want to do ignorant stuff. So it's easy to kind of get involved in that. So you got to kind of train the mind to almost do the right thing nowadays, which it should be the opposite. You should have to train your mind to want to do bad things. But most people nowadays, well, not nowadays, just in general, I think it's just, you know, the mold is always negativity and ignorance. To me, in my eyes, like I just see it's always easy to get into that ignorant mind frame. And I think ignorance comes with like negativity. So if you hear me say negative and a lot, and when I'm talking, it's equating to the ignorant. So yeah. So I mean, yeah, it's just
I
like,
got you, bro.
like
I got you.
Like doing the right thing is a positive thing, and I think that we equate when you're younger, ignorance with being, it comes with some type of like how people look at you, how
like
you like, yeah, you trying to like get a name for yourself, a rep for yourself, so people respect you, and then in the end, like you could become this guy that like has some type of doing the right thing now, because people will respect you. So you gotta have some ignorance behind you for people to listen to you. So it's like hand in hand. You can't be the square. You can't be like right all your life.
Right.
And then people just gonna listen to you.
Right.
So people will listen to the nigga who was ignorant, got locked up, and then come home and then got something to say, like change their life around.
Right.
And they'll be like, yo,
I got
peace.
I got one even better though. You know what I'm saying? Like ignorance versus doing the right thing, right? So I say a lot of us is ignorant. Like, you know, I played a part in ignorance, right? So I give an example of ignorance, right? Ignorant is actually going on a date and having this female thinking you really like her. When the right thing to do is, listen, fuck all that shit. I really don't want to pay for none of this shit. I just want to take you to the crib and bend you over.
That's it.
That's the right thing.
Yeah.
That's the right thing to fucking do.
That's the right thing.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm not even trying to be funny because
that's real
because
gangster.
the ignorance, right? We're gonna look at the definition of ignorance is lack of knowledge, information, or education in a state of being ignorant, right? So, ignorant, right, is lacking in knowledge and training, so it's unlearned. Yeah. See, I already learned that I don't like you, so I don't really feel like I should pay for this. I don't even really want to take you out.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Because by me doing that, I'm being ignorant.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying?
I'm leading you on.
Well, I really just like your feet. I like your body. You know what I'm saying? I want to bend you over.
That's it.
That's it. You know what I mean? I'm just giving you an example of that's doing the right thing.
Some people might classify that as being ignorant too, but it's actually not. That's more keeping it real than anything else.
That's what I'm saying.
But this is what I'm saying. He's basically saying that if he would take you out,
that's ignorant.
That's ignorant. No, that's me being ignorant. Me being a real individual is just telling you like, yo, man, you got a fat ass.
Yeah, but all I'm saying, people get it twisted.
Yeah,
they think you're being ignorant.
No,
when you're
always.
just keeping it real. You're just
that's
this is how I feel, and how I feel about you, and this is the way I want to approach it. And they might think that's ignorant.
That's like this concept right here, where you sitting around, you on the block, you speak to a female, she gets mad at you.
Right.
Bitch, I'm just genuinely being nice. Your ignorance got you thinking that I'm trying to fuck with you.
Right.
Your ignorance and your mind got you thinking that I'm trying to holler at you when I'm just basically just trying to tell you to have a nice day. That's it. I'm just basically telling you you look good, girl. You doing your thing. Have a nice day. But automatically you'll shoot my shit down because in your ignorance in your mind is telling you, oh, this nigga just wants some pussy. He just trying to holler because I got a fat ass. That's what they do.
I know, but that's the flip side of the coin.
Yeah, y'all saying two different
things.
No,
right. No, which is good though. Which is good though.
I'm speaking on from a female standpoint though. That shit is ignorant to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel that you're being ignorant. Just you're not even touching. You're not just saying that I'm just here just to greet you. You're not saying to your mind, like you have older women. I see that more in the streets. Like older women, like you can speak to them. They'll speak to you and they'll just keep it moving. Like have a nice day, but. Ignorance, like he said, is trained. So these young girls these days, in their mind, the ignorance in their mind got them thinking that we trying to holler.
But no. I'm saying
No, I'm not. No, that's not on your. No, I'm not touching your point at all.
Okay. So you just said
I'm giving you a whole nother standpoint.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Just a whole nother example. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's ignorance on the females we have. You spoke of your ignorance as a male. Now here I am on speaking for a female's standpoint, as in the ignorance in your mind. You so ignorant in your mind think that I'm trying to fuck with you.
Right.
But in all reality, I'm just trying to tell you to have a nice day.
Right.
Oh, okay.
You get what I'm saying?
I got you.
And then, like, on your side, for a male standpoint, is my ignorance is I'm gonna sit here and whine you and dine you and play with your fucking mind.
There you go.
Yeah.
Instead of just telling you, man, your ass is fat and your feet look nice, and I just want to fuck. That's it.
That's it.
Well, a lot of females, they mind is trained for certain things like that.
That's ignorance.
That's ignorance too. So if a guy say hello, or if he trying to be polite, they automatically assume like, okay, after this polite shit, he's gonna try to get at me. Right. So they already trained, they got their defense up. So they're gonna try to like either they're gonna ignore you or they're gonna do some quick shit, say some quick hello, and then try to like dip off real quick because they already got in their mind. Like, he's not just trying to say hello.
Hey.
He got more bars after that. This is just his introductory bars.
So why be polite?
Yeah, exactly. So
this is and that. And
no.
Everybody's not ignorant.
But it's ignorant.
Everybody's not ignorant.
It's ignorant not to be. It's ignorant.
That's just what
It's
that
ignorant
turns
not
into.
to be polite though. Like you can be polite. She might not receive it as you being polite and might want to think you're looking for something else.
Right.
But you can't help that. All you can do is be polite and keep it moving after that.
Right.
That's a fact.
So what we just did was we gave him a right to be like how you said and be like how you said because like I just said, yo man, listen, I'm being ignorant if I take you out.
Those dope, but see, and those the guys that fuck it up. No, the guy, the other guy. I'm talking about the other guy that takes you out.
Right.
Is the nigga that fuck it up for the regular nigga that's just trying to greet you.
Right.
But he ain't
See what I'm saying?
really fuck it up because you look at her because you want something else out of her. You just look at her as somebody.
But my thing is, my point is, I might not be looking for that this day because I have days like that. Sometimes I might see a female.
That's what I'm saying. You can't. You can't fault the next man. You can't fault the next man or even think.
My thing is, it's not the fault. It's just that basically our topic is the way they going about it is affecting the masses. You get what I'm saying? It's like it's not a fault thing. It's just like, all right, you leading by example.
Right.
If you're a leader in this shit and you're leading by example, if this is your example, you fucking it up for niggas like me that's trying to lead.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, you got these brains washed thinking that this is what they supposed to look for. Mm-hmm. They thinking in their mind that the next nigga that's gonna pull up on them is going with the bag or trying to make them feel good to do what? Fuck. Instead of the nigga just pulling up just saying, I got the bag, I know all this is good. But that's not my mode. Right. I just want to fuck. Right. I just want to hit.
Right.
Maybe down the line, who knows what happens down the line. Right. We're not talking for the future. We're speaking at this current moment in time. I'm trying to hit.
Right.
And that's just real.
That's doing the right
thing.
And
they look at that as ignorance.
Right.
Though. You get where I'm coming from?
I got you.
But that's not ignorance. I think I got to disagree with you. What you said.
That's right. Let's go.
You know why? Because by the definition, when you say lack of knowledge or information or education, you just said you know what you want. So you got education, knowledge of what you want to do. So you don't have lack thereof. You just choose to sidestep and to play around. We got a caller.
We got a caller.
Caller, you taking it or you want me to finish? Well, that was just the end of my point or whatever. You know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who that on the line?
What up?
Yeah, y'all niggas up there cheating. Y'all got DC niggas and the gangsta up there.
That's Stocky.
Yeah, Stocky, what's up, man, bro? I came here prepared for you, man. I had a little bottle of Chandon on deck. I thought the gangsters was all set. That's all right.
Nigga, and I ain't no DC nigga. I'm a Brooklyn nigga. I just live in DC.
He live with nigga. DC. I just live in DC.
I'm looking around like DC. DC nigga. Where your phone was at?
What up, Stocky?
What's good? What's up with y'all, man?
Ain't no,
we blessed, Stocky. We blessed.
I forgot too, yo. Happy birthday to Cheeky. Word to mother. My bad.
Happy birthday, Buzzin'.
Good looking.
Happy
looking.
born.
Yeah, Stocky. If it wasn't for that, you're supposed to be here, but you get a pass today.
It's Cheeky birthday.
You get a pass today.
I got you.
Man, I'm going to chime in real fast. I'm going to fuck with H because you know I always got to fuck with H. I think the ignorant dude. I mean, you classify ignorant man as soon as you say something offbeat to a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they walk through cat calls and all that shit. They look at that as ignorant. All you really want to do is fuck, and you say that you ignorant. You know what I'm saying?
Ignorant.
That ain't the right thing to do. Never. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to be objectified and put in a certain category, like they a hoe or whatever. So, you know, I don't know. Ignorance is bliss, like Ike said to me on the phone the other day. Yeah, still, I always say, if you're doing the right thing, if you feel it, it ain't ignorant. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want to do. So, you know what I'm saying? I would say do what you feel. You do what you feel, it ain't never ignorant. You know what I'm saying? There's a level to it, but, you know, like, it comes so, I mean, you can break it down a little bit. Some shit niggas feel be ignorant, you know what I'm saying? But if that's how you feeling at the time, that's what come out your mouth, you know, that's how you feel. Nobody's wrong for how they feel, man.
See, I ain't gonna hold you out. I just want to say, just right here, like, but if you premeditate ignorance, like, meaning, like, if you sit back and you just say, all right, this is what I'm gonna say to her right now.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's not, no, this wasn't you walk by or it's like, oh, shit. Like, no, it's like, I see her coming and I'm gonna let her know she got a fat ass and I'm trying to fuck.
Right.
That's ignorance. You get what I'm saying? That's ignorance. But if you see her and genuinely in your mind, like, yo, nah, shorty, she alright. Right. She doing her things, that's that type of nigga I am. Like, I'm checking you up top to bottom. Shoes, hold on. Shoes, alright, yeah, alright, ooh, okay. Walk by, genuinely. Your mind now, you doing your thing, like, yeah, good look. She look at you like, psst. Like, come on, who ignorant here? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's different.
Yeah, nah, it's different. It's levels to it, man.
It's definitely levels.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. Y'all keep doing y'all thing, man. I'm listening, man.
Yeah.
Yo, enjoy your fucking day today, man.
I see that camera zooming in on one person without me even sending a text to H2.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's all my son.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Y'all be good.
All right, easy, stop.
Yo, peace, bro.
I King. Yeah, that was a stocky one.
I'm mad stocky down here. I wanted to get into some walkway stories. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't even get into the walkway stories. I ain't got my guy here, but it's all right. We gonna spin back on him.
Yeah, spin back. You gonna come back up and talk about it.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? But you know, I mean, ignorance, like education said, ignorance is easy. Doing the right thing is hard to do because doing the right thing doesn't feel good. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times doing the right thing does not feel good, but it's rewarding in the end, right? They tell you to go to school and get a degree, they get a diploma, and sometimes that shit does not feel good. You know what I'm saying? You might have to do a 40-page paper. You know what I'm saying? You got to do a goddamn thesis. You got to study hard. You know what I mean? You're going to get laughed at. You're going to be called a square. You know what I mean? The bitches might not fuck with you at that moment, right? Females, pardon me, ladies. You know what I mean? But it's rewarding in the end. Because when you turn 35, you be like, oh, shit, I'm winning. You know what I'm saying? So that shit do come in handy for certain people, not for everybody. You know what I mean? And also sometimes turning the other cheek. You know what I'm saying? Like, as you said, education, your reaction, right? You know what I mean? Sometimes your reaction to certain things is ignorant. You know what I mean? Right? You like, fuck that! You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you think, you pause for a minute, take a deep breath. You know what I mean? You go, matter of fact, let me make a right over here. That shit don't feel good because in your mind, you like, yo, I feel like a sucker. You know what I'm saying?
That's attached to your pride.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? But in the long run, you know what I mean? You could look at those people who didn't turn down that right corner like you did. You know what I'm saying? And you look and it's rewarding. You're still living. You still got, you know what I mean? You still be able to do the things you don't want, I mean, that you like to do. You know what I mean? You have some people who said, man, fuck that. Went ignorant. You know what I'm saying? And it's a limit to how they move. You know what I'm saying?
Not to cut your wisdom, and that's one of my biggest problems these days. Like, and it was my problem as a kid. Like, I hate the fuck you niggas. Like, let me be more specific. Meaning, like, the individuals that got good families at home, that got good people looking out for them, that had everything they needed to succeed, but said, "Fuck that." You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go to the block and get money. Like, how? How would you, how? That's ignorance. That's ignorance at its best. Like, how could you really, like, you shame your family? Like, you got your peoples really go to work, bust their ass every day for you to be in the street? Like,
that's ignorant.
But Blick O, that I agree with you. I
that piggybacks off what
you
you're saying, though. I understand where you're coming from because this is what's being seen and shown.
Right.
This is what they.
Because that's, you might see that. You might grow up with good values. Your parents might both be working 9-to-5 jobs, busting their ass, and been holding you down. And I mean, even though they've been struggling, they've been able to put clothes on your back and put food on your plate and all that. But at the same time, they might want to move in a different direction. Based on a lot of different things. It could be based on the people they're hanging out with, social media, all of that. They see that just from social media. I'm going to use that as an example. Social media, they just see people getting money or doing their thing off of little shit. You know what I mean? They ain't putting no 9-to-5 work to get their money. So they looking at that and they feel like, okay, I need that money fast. They looking at that fast money. They need that instant gratification. They're not trying to put in that work, go to school 4 years and get a degree and do all that. They didn't want that money right now.
Yeah, so and that's way different now. Than
so that's where ignorance comes in. They look at that shit and they look at social media and they see people doing their thing and they want to get there like immediately, like tomorrow. And the only way to do that is to probably get on some ignorant shit. You know what I mean? They're not trying to go to school and put in that work in order to get there. They don't want to get there immediately. So that's what a disconnected is. That's what the problem is. Like you know what I mean? They grew up on values, but they threw them values away because they want to get to that point immediately. They want to get to where their parents are at, where their parents are struggling to get to. They want to get there immediately.
That's ignorant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I got something to say too. You read the definition earlier about what ignorance is.
Right.
I disagree with the definition. I don't know, you got it from Webster or whoever came with that.
You Webster.
Not Webster. Webster Dictionary.
Google, whoever the fuck you got that shit from, I ain't jacking it.
Right.
Because the thing about it is, I think ignorance is having knowledge and then going against knowledge. You know what I'm saying? This is saying lack of knowledge. So if you don't got no knowledge of it, then you're ignorant.
That's exactly what you're saying. Your parents give you that knowledge.
So I think that ignorant, that's just me personally. Like, I don't know. If we talk about the definition or we talk about our own definition. My definition of ignorance is knowing and going against what you know.
That's what we're talking about.
Okay, well, I'm looking at the definition. So this, and he preferenced the definition.
Yeah, I preference the definition.
I want to just make sure that the listeners understand what angle I'm talking from.
No.
You know
what
I'm saying?
So it goes prime example. Fuck a book.
There you go. See, I ain't gonna end. There you go, right there. And now, see, he hit my topic right there. I ain't even gonna hold you the fuck up. He just hit my topic. That's where I stepped the fuck in. Because I ain't gonna hold you up like I'm sitting around geniuses, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like, these individuals I'm around, they been places, seen things, and opened up many books. Like many books. And I have not opened up near one of them motherfuckers. Like, I'm living off experience. You get what I'm saying? So, like, everything I'm speaking from is like, I'm coming from experimental shit that I didn't either happen to me or I seen happen to another individual. You get what I'm saying? So I can agree with the bro when he say that when you step out your household or when you look at your TV or when you listen to your radio, it's nothing but ignorance in your ears. Like, this is what's going on around you. But see, my biggest thing is individualism. Like, I like to be based on an individual level. You get what I'm saying? Like, regardless of what's going on in society, what's going on around me, I need you to recognize me, for the things that I'm doing and the things that I'm making happen or whatever the situation may be. And that be the problem. Like, the parents and, like, the individuals around, they don't tell. I don't give a fuck what's going on, because that's how I raised mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care what's going on around you. That doesn't matter. Like, fuck what's going on around you. What do you want to do? That's why I said when you say fuck books, fuck definition, you're right. Because as long as it feels right within, like, and I don't care, you can lie to anybody in the world. You can't lie to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't.
Some people do, though.
They do. No. And they be fucking.
They believe in their own lies.
And their stomach be hurting. And they shit inside be mad twisted. Because I know when I lie to myself, I get that feeling in my stomach and my chest like, nigga, you being a bozo. Like, you're not even. And then people asking me questions, I'm still lying. Every time I lie or every time I try to feed into that situation, it makes me feel worse. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
That's supposed to be what you different. Like,
yeah,
not everybody's like that. Some people don't even feel different. They don't feel no way. They just keep lying.
You know why they don't feel like that? Because nobody told them how to feel. See, everybody think that we are individuals, even though we are individuals, but we come from something.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I think that's the new way of parenting. I think more people are being open to that. Like, I think the era we came up in, I'm assuming that we all around the same age level, is that, like, our parents came from the struggle, and they were just like, yo, we want this for our kids. So they saw a blueprint, like, you work hard, you do what you got to do, and, you know, like, people going to value you or respect you for doing this. But what you saying, Blick, I think is that, like, you letting your kids, like, be themselves or whatever. Like, before, we was pretty much told, this is what you gotta do. Right. Exactly. But now I think parents of the new age, like, our age is like, parents are more open to letting kids be individuals. Now, that's a good thing and a bad thing. Because now, when you let these kids do the fuck shit, and I don't curse, but the fuck shit that they do, like, with these kids, especially with males, when the little boys is acting like faggots and they ain't got their fathers in their lives, like, express yourself the way you want. No, you need a nigga to tell you, yo, nigga, you a man. Like, boy, fuck all that shit. I'm just old school like that. That's me. That's my personal opinion. But you want to give your kids some type of individualism, but at the same time, I still feel like it has to be some type of hold on them. So I feel like it got to be a balance to combat the ignorant shit, because you just can't let your kid go. Sometimes your kid don't know what they want, and if they're influenced, and it goes the same thing with the ignorant shit. Like, how I feel about if my son being a faggot is the same way I feel about him being a gangster in the street. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna preach to him the same way because I don't like either or. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm anti. You know, I'm not homophobic or I don't, but I don't think that that's the natural way of life for him. And neither I think is him being a gangster neither. Right. So I'm preaching on both sides. But I'm not gonna force him to be anything that he doesn't want to be or whatever. But I'm gonna definitely say something about it and have a conversation with him.
How much can you accept it though if he decides to be the way? I know he's probably going off topic, but
yeah, I'm about to say that's the whole.
It's hard. Let me just hold on.
Touch that area,
but I'm just talking about on the ignorance. I'm trying to say
so watch this.
Ignorance.
So watch this. I'm gonna go a little. Fuck it. I'm gonna take a slight turn right now. Right, ready? I mean, can I introduce everybody here?
Yeah, Fendi belt.
Can I introduce? Can I do this over real quick?
Go ahead.
All right. So, right now, you know, if you don't know who I'm sitting with, you know what I mean, and you just heard of who I'm sitting with, you might think these are some of the most ignorant motherfuckers up here right now. Right? So let me introduce everybody real quick again. Skrills, Slimy. Right? Hold on.
Oh, shit.
Right? And that's his name. Hold on. Slimy, right? And there's a reason for those names. And it ain't for doing the right thing. Right? Hold on. Time out.
Let me hear this.
Wait, no. I'm just introducing. Right?
It's an introduction.
Right? Okay. My man. Primo. I ain't say education. That name, you draw that I-95, that name is different. Right? There's a reason. Preem. Right? You just can't walk up and say hello. It's a process. Right? It's a fact, bro. For sure. But everybody don't know y'all like I know y'all. Right? Last but not least, Blick Obama, Stick Diamonds.
Hey, it's your fucking boy.
Hey, this is what I was at. Now, watch this.
This is what the fuck I do.
Right. Now,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
now, hold on.
This is who I am.
You ready?
Let's do it. I'm with it.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm with it.
About to go left.
Yeah, I got to, right? Because I want the people to understand.
Yeah.
Right? There's a reason this nigga name is Sticko.
I mean, I ain't
hold on. And Blick. Yeah, so I'm saying, you just don't get these names.
Don't forget about the Obama. It's Blick Obama.
Right, so you thought, right.
Yeah, you just had to put a little twist on it.
Right, hold on. This is some ignorant motherfucking names here. Right?
Actually, Supreme. Oh, you talking about him?
No.
Supreme is
that's a good. I know it's a good. But what I'm saying though, right? Hold on. We grown.
Nah, we grown men.
We grown. We older,
fat.
right? But those names, if you put 50 people in the room, right, that know y'all, and you know. And I say, you know, Slimy Skrill, that the name's gonna be connected with some type of ignorance, right? And they gonna smile about it. Say, that's smart nigga, right? And I put you in a room with 50 people, like, yo, you know Supreme? Oh yeah. It's gonna be connected with some type of ignorance, right? Stand on Lexington. I say, yo, you know Blick? Oh, it's gonna be connected with some type of ignorance.
Gang. That's what they gonna say. You gonna say, yo, you know Blick? They gonna say, gang.
This is what I'm saying, right?
That's a fact.
You got show them the flip side, Nick.
That's where I'm going. No. Wait, hold.
Nah.
That's why I said let me take a slight. I said slight left. I didn't say making a slight left.
Just slight.
Right?
Thought we was going that way.
Right. No, we're not going that way. You know what I'm saying?
Not all the way that way.
No, not all the way. You know what I mean? Because like you said, brothers is human. You know what I'm saying? I'm human. My name Pure. My name H. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not gonna say, "Yo, H's a good guy." No, everybody's not gonna say that. You know, some people are, some people not. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like all of us went through our stages of ignorance at a high level. You know what I'm saying? Which makes us very qualified to speak on ignorance. This is why I said let me reintroduce everybody. So don't think we the good guys saying, hey, don't do this. No, we not bad guys. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm a bad fucking guy. I'm gonna keep it real. All right.
No.
I was a bad guy at one point in my time.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? From experience made me a good individual. Let's deal with that.
That's a fact.
So I'm saying, like, everybody's different.
Right. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? But what I want the people to understand that's chiming in is to understand, like, brothers is speaking of experience, like, you know what I mean, and we all did our different levels of ignorance. You understand what I'm saying?
True.
You know what I mean? We're not going to tell you what that is, but we're not angels. So, like, as education talked on earlier,
Nobody telling nothing.
you know what I'm saying? Education talked on earlier, you know what I'm saying? We knew what we was doing. You know what I'm saying?
And
you
that's
know what
ignorance.
I mean? That's ignorant.
That's ignorant.
And you know, when I said fuck a book, I wasn't saying fuck a book like literally.
Right.
I'm just saying sometimes knowledge of self.
I forgot what this
sometimes
industry,
knowledge
you
is
gotta be specific.
right. So sometimes the knowledge itself is more than a book, because sometimes you got to question who wrote the book. You understand what I'm saying? Who are you getting this information
Who
from?
your source?
Right. Who is your source? You know what I'm saying? So because this person said it, or because it was written down, doesn't mean it's a fact.
No.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
That's a fact,
super
right?
fact.
So this is why, case in point, his name is Education. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, I know Preem, but I know education. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, not for nothing, you know what I mean, I could call my man Education and get some education and go about my week. You know what I mean? I'm just giving you an example of a jewel that my man just dropped.
That's a
you
fact.
know what I mean? And he caught me slipping just now. You know what I mean? When what I should have did, ladies and gentlemen, was when I spoke to my bro on Thursday, yo, Preem, what's the definition of ignorance? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Right? You know what I mean? Because we gonna talk about this shit Sunday. But what I did was, right, you know, because sometimes they do teach us bad habits, right? What I did was I went on my phone, as you said, ID, as you said, Blake, as you said, Google, right? Because sometimes the answer is right in the palm of your hand. Like my answer, all I had to do was press Preem. The answer was right there.
Answer was there.
You know what I'm saying? Even though I knew the
belt.
answer, but sometimes, like, you know what I mean, our answers is right to the right and to the left of us. I just wanted to go that way with it. And also the people that's watching.
Hold on, but being that hold on, not to cut your wisdom. Hold on.
Yeah,
I gotta defend myself.
Go ahead.
All right, let me defend myself. All right. We all got ignorant names, but that's why the Obama came in with mine.
Right.
All right. It was Blick O, because everybody know that guy. You know what I'm saying? And then it was Blick Obama, meaning that I was politically tied to the streets, meaning that even though I was in a bad standpoint, I did bad things, I used the Obama when he came around. Shout out to my nigga, you know what I'm saying? He came around and brought forth unity. So I said, you know what? It's being that you got all this ignorant and negative people that watch you, you know what I'm saying? Now it's time for you to bring these individuals together. And that's where the Obama came in. It was a Blick Obama. Because now it's like, it was Blick. We know Blick. You would come on Blick Corner and you'd be like, oh, Blick. And they'd be like, gang, gang, gang. You know what I'm saying? But and then when you say, yo, what's up with Blick Obama? That's when the smiles came. Like, who? the gangster. It was different. You get what I'm saying? So it was like, I touched on both ends on that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That was off experience, though. Real shit.
No question.
I think ignorance is a part of life. Like, we all ignorant at one point.
At one point.
Even Obama.
No
I'm
question.
sure he grew up in Chicago.
Right.
Like, that nigga grew up in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
So, he definitely
that shit is past the
experienced some ignorance in his life or whatever, but you get past it. So I think it's part of the process. Like, as long as you get older, you learn to get past it, you can do the right thing. I think you have to have some ignorance in your life to learn how to do the right thing in all actuality.
And that's called living off experience.
Yeah, absolutely right. Exactly.
Like, that's one of my
said that.
and that's I'm about to get that. I want to put that tat on my body. Living off experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, see, a lot of individuals think because, and this is my biggest issue with our youth today, I don't give a fuck what you hear or what you heard or what you saw. That shit don't mean nothing. What are you doing? What are you doing towards making this world spin or towards making your day go by? So I don't like, this is how I'm raising mine. Like, I don't want you to say, yo, I was on the curve and cause I came outside and I seen Bobby had the block with the work and nah, boy, what was you doing? While Bobby had the block with the work and boy was down there with the weed and son had the gun down there, what the fuck was you doing?
Observing everything.
So if you was, that mean you a motherfucking observer. I don't deal with observers. I don't even think that's just watching. I don't want you to just be watching what's going on.
You can't take no information from him.
See, if you was really looking at what was going on, you walked out your house and you seen everybody doing their own motherfucking thing. You get what I'm saying? Hey, everybody when you walk out your house, you gotta take. See, that's how I live.
You still gotta be your own person.
I got this thing I wake up with every day called PMA, positive mental attitude, meaning that you able to pull even the positive out of a negative situation.
Yeah.
Right. So, okay, being that you came out your house, you seen the drug dealer on the corner, he had the dimes and the dubs. Doesn't mean you go and do what the drug dealer do. If you was smart, you say, if he got the dimes and the dubs, what can I put forth to the community so I can get money? I bet. I don't necessarily have to have the dimes and the dubs. I can have the ices in the waters. And I learned from a nigga who was doing ignorant shit. That's how I'm teaching mines these days. Like, I want mines to come out and say.
And in turn, you learn from the ignorant nigga to do the right thing.
To do the right thing.
Yeah. You can do that.
And that's what, and that's where it goes. You learn from the ignorant individual. See, but that's if you are learning. That ain't if you are following.
You can see somebody. You can see somebody doing some. You can do somebody.
I see a lot of dudes is following. Dudes is not saying, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna take this standpoint, the basis." See, because I'm looking at the frame and the picture. You looking at the picture, you saying, "Oh, I like the picture, so I want to do what the picture doing." No,
that's a good example. Good example.
I don't want to do what the picture doing.
Right.
I'm looking at the frame because I'm like, yo, my picture gonna be in that frame next.
Yeah, exactly.
Your way.
My way. Not
That's
what
a fact.
he doing. Why would I do two pictures of the same shit?
Exactly.
Why would I paint the same thing twice?
Yeah.
Hey.
I feel you.
We signing off on that note. Blick Obama. That's Obama.
It's your
Blick
boy. That's Blick Obama talking, man. Y'all niggas know, man.
Say
The
less.
census.
Say less.
We in the building, man. Tune in, man. Y'all know where to find us at.
We coming right back. Next episode. Tune in. We'll be back in like 10 more minutes. Shout out to Education. Shout out to ID. Shout out to special guest Blick Obama.
Cheer.
We are the dynamic analytical synthesis. 100.
Yeah.
Easy. Peace.
Okay.